Today on the channel, we're going to take a look at one of the all-time great heels in the WWE, the Million Dollar Man, Ted DiBiase. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at Ted DiBiase, the Million Dollar Man from WWE Legends Series 20. One of the greatest heels of all time. He just had that personality that you just hated, especially when he was taking on Hulk Hogan. It was just awesome. He had Virgil as his little sidekick, I guess you would call him. He treated him just like dirt, and Virgil did whatever he wanted because he had a price, and everybody has a price when it comes to Ted DiBiase, the Million Dollar Champion. Of course, he comes with a $1 million belt. This was awesome times in the WWE. Million Dollar Man, Ted DiBiase, had been around a long time. He had been a babyface. He'd been a heel. He was in the, before he was in WWE, he was Ted DiBiase, and he was just really, really good. Big guy, bigger than you think he is, but he had that laugh too. When you can't mimic that laugh. I could try, but there's no way. He had that deep voice. Gosh, he was awesome. On the packaging, and right away I'm looking on here, and if you can look in there, you can see that his left shoulder is out of socket. So that's a little bit disappointing. Packaging looks fine, so it must have been, when they packaged it, so it didn't get crushed. God, if somebody dropped this packaging and that shoulder come out of socket, that's not good for Mattel. But I'm hoping it's going to pop back in. I'm not sure about the face sculpt, but we'll get into that. Check out the front. You got the Legends here. You got Series 20, which every one of these guys in this series I need to get. I really, really want to get Greg the Hammer Valentine. He was one of my all-time favorites, and so was Mr. Perfect. Those two right there, I definitely need them in this Series 20 WWE Legends. Triple H, I could take him or leave him. I'm sure I'll get him eventually, but I like these older guys before Triple H came along. And Ted DiBiase is a Hall of Famer for sure. There's the back of the box. Got a good drawing right there. WWE Legends here. On this side it has the Elite. Million Dollar Man on the front. True FX. Lifelike details right here. And on the back it says title, Million Dollar Man Ted DiBiase. Titles, Million Dollar Champion and World Tag Team Champion. That was with Erwin R. Shyster, if you remember. They were kicking butt and taking names later. They had the belts a few times, I believe. From the time Ted DiBiase was the original Million Dollar Champion to modern day NXT, there's been one constant in WWE. Everybody's got a price. And everybody is going to pay because the Million Dollar Man always gets his way. I tried to do it. No, I did not do it justice. If you haven't ever seen promos by the Million Dollar Man, check it out, because he was great on his promos. Now the question is, what side are we going to open? I think we'll open the side. So we got a slant right here, so I'm thinking we're going to open this straight side. If you can see the slant here, this side straight. I think I'm going to try to get this straight side open. I think it'll be better for us. Try to find the tape in here. Got it. Just that tape. None on the top, none on the bottom. We should get her open. Safety first. Knife. Oh, nope. We need that one more time. We're going to try to get in here and pry these open without tearing them up. There we got it. Now I think we put our knife away. Let's see how this opens. It opens really nice. Nice and easy. There's the inside of our box. Got the old WWF logo. Man, it just stinks that they lost that WWF. I think it was the World Wildlife Federation that sued the WWF, said you can't use that logo no more. So they went to WWE, and that's our logo now. I miss the old WWF days though. All right, here he is. There's that broken shoulder. Man, I hope that pops back in. Let's get his accessories out first. We've got glasses, $1 million glasses. Those have lenses in them. Those really have lenses in them. I don't know if you can see it, but that's cool. Got our glasses. We got our extra hands. It don't look like anything's tied in here, which is good. So we got a right gripping hand here. And we got a left gripping hand. We've got our extra face. This head sculpt, I don't know. If you gave me that head and said, who is that? I'm not sure if I would be able to say that's Ted DiBiase. I really don't. I'm not sure. I don't know who it looks like, but it doesn't look like Ted DiBiase. Now we'll get the man out. He's got his green suit on. He's ready to kick some butt. Hoping one day they'll give us a, and maybe they already have. I'm kind of new in the game here on action figures. Hopefully soon they'll give us one in his wrestling trunks, his black trunks he always used to wear. Oh, we do have one. Oh no, it's not tied in. There we go. Look. So far, this is not broke, so I'm hoping that the shoulder joint receives that in real good. So there's our arm that's broke off. And here he is. Oh, there is a tie, and it's tied. It's the belt. The $1 million belt. There we go. We got that out. There it is. The $1 million belt. There's our empty box. Everybody's got a price. Get our ties out of the way. Get our scissors out of here. And let's take a look. There he is. And it looks like that will pop back in there. I'm hoping. Shoulder joint in there just popped out. Here we go. Yeah, right back in there. Man, that pops out easy. Now, this head sculpt here is a ton better. Now that, if you showed me that, I'd be able to tell that was Ted DiBiase. Got that mouth open, giving him that laugh. He's got this $1 million suit on. So did he wear a vest? It looks like this is a vest. Yeah. So he's got a vest on and a shirt of the same color underneath. I like it. He's got the dollar signs on each side of his chest. Got the big dollar sign back here. He's got pockets. Not a whole lot to this guy, other than that $1 million belt's awesome. He does have his wrestling shoes on. Got the stripe right here down each pant, the pinstripe. Looks good. I'm not going to say that this is one of my favorites at all. It's just something looks off about it. I think it's the jacket. I'm not sure. The vest here. Something just don't seem right on it. So, not 100% thrilled with this. I'm glad I got Ted DiBiase. I think I found him on Big Bad Toy Store, or maybe it was Ringside Collectibles. I got a bunch of them all together. Let's talk about articulation now. We got a head. It looks up slightly, looks down slightly, left, right, side to side a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Shoulders. He does not have that butterfly in there, but that second joint, but he can get way back here. Oh, and there we come loose again. We get this joint here loosened up, I think we'll be in better shape. So shoulders all the way around, upper arm cut, double jointed pinless elbows, wrists. Wrist down, wrist out. No side to side on the wrists. Waist will go around. Got that suit stopping him from going all the way around. He does have an ab crunch in there, I think. Hard to tell. Yeah, he does. There's an ab crunch. Not much movement with his vest on, though. Kenny, here's our splits, and he, with these suit pants, can straddle. So splits and straddles for the $1 Million Man. We got an upper leg cut, upper thigh cut. We have double jointed pin knees. The pins are really noticeable in this one also. Tried to hide them in the pinstripe there on the pants, but didn't do a very good job. Ankles, I don't believe Mr. DiBiase cannot, I repeat, cannot pirouette. So he is doing some splits, doing some straddles, but no pirouette, unfortunately, for Ted DiBiase. All in all, not a awful figure, but just not great either. Just something missing about this. That face good, this face not. Let's see how that comes off. Pops off pretty nicely. Yeah, looking at that, that does not look like Ted DiBiase. Is that supposed to be an older DiBiase, maybe? It's got a little gray in it. I think it is. Maybe that's what it is. He's looking like an old, retired Ted DiBiase here. I think that's what they've done. That's definitely the one you're going to display. If you display your DiBiase, that's how you're going to display it. The only way I even know that's Ted DiBiase is the dollar signs. And then you give him the $1 Million belt. And you're going to know that's Ted DiBiase all the way. But take the belt away, take the head off, hand you that head and say, who's that? I don't know. This one I know. That one I can tell. So this is the head everybody's going to display their figure in. These hands, what's the difference in these hands? Why did they give us bonus hands? It's kind of a waste of plastic here, I believe. I guess they're opened up a little more, a tad bit more. But not much. I really don't understand why we needed an extra set of hands, but we got it. And I really wish they would have not gave us that head, to be quite frank with you. And I think maybe maybe these glasses are not fitting on this head. So maybe, just maybe, we're supposed to put the glasses on with this head. There we go. Really doesn't do. Still don't look like Ted DiBiase. So I'm going to have to go look at some pictures of Ted DiBiase nowadays. But this is Ted DiBiase. This is the $1 Million belt. This is the $1 Million champion. And until next time, oh yeah.